Welcome to the 2016 American Football World Cup. We're live here at Trinity Memorial. Happy Saturday, everyone, and we're welcoming you to the American Football World Cup, the conference semifinals. This is Zach. Noah is to my right.
Yep.
We've got the United States of the Ancient World at home today, taking on Lewayiin. A lot of good football happening today. Should be a good one later. Zach America and Aodan. Should be a good game of football here today.
Yep.
First, the return from the Ancient World. And that is going to be Josh Coleman with a 27-yard return. And give us a little bit about our impact performer, Josh Coleman, today.
Well, Josh Coleman, he hasn't seen that much action in the preseason, but being their #1 wide receiver and the kick returner, he's really able to stretch the field and open up those running lanes for Corwin Alkine.
First and 10 here for Seth Russell as the quarterback. Blitz coming, throw over the middle, pass is caught by Corwin Alkine. He's going to be given 10 yards in the books, but inches short of the first down. That slant route we've seen quite a bit this season.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully not as many roughing the passer penalties this game. Shotgun formation, hard count coming from Russell. It's an option play. They're going to give it to him, and he gets enough for the first down. Solid 3 yards there.
Yeah, he's become more of a runner in the past few years, both in college and in the AFWC.
Yeah, definitely. Corwin Alkine in his senior year along with Seth Russell. So both players looking to be top UFL prospects next season. Another read option as Russell's going to take off again, looking to break a tackle. And it looks like he's going to get them the first down. Nicely done, and Seth Russell is out to a good start on the ground here for the Ancient World.
And definitely when it comes to their offense, if they can get 10 yards on an option play, that really opens up the passing game too.
Yes, here we go. It's another option. Seth Russell getting out to the left. He's going to gain 4. Better than getting taken down behind the line as it would have been if he handed it off to Alkine there.
We're marching down the field right now.
Yeah, good start for the Ancient World. Laquan McGowan lined up in the slot on the right-hand side. Here's the drop back. Russell going to hit him, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds for the first down. That's Laquan McGowan, the big man right there.
I don't know how he brought him up off the ground right there.
I don't know how you get that guy to the ground.
That's a lot of human beings.
Man in motion is McGowan again. It's going to be that handoff. Lead blocker McGowan. Alkine getting to the outside. He's going to gain 7 on the play. Very successful run game thus far for the Ancient World.
Yep, whether it be Russell or Alkine, they got 2 solid runners whenever somebody takes off.
Shotgun formation once again for the Ancient World. And this one's going to be a handoff to Alkine. He's got room on the sideline to the 20, the 10, the 5. He is brought down just before the goal line. What a run there from Corwin Alkine. That's the guy we remember from last season.
Yeah, it is. Breaking tackles. He didn't break a tackle, but he had a lot of room to run there. And he almost gets in. Looks like about the 2-yard line.
That's where they'll mark him exactly. The 2-yard line. First and goal for the Ancient World.
Should be able to.
Favored by 14 today. It's the biggest favoring of the day. Here's the handoff to Alkine. I thought he got in, but they're not going to give it to him.
That's a 2-yard rush on the 2-yard line. No,
so it looks like we'll have a 0-yard touchdown play here. At least that's how it'll go down in the book. Shotgun formation for Russell. McGowan on the line. It's going to be a handoff. And this is going to be their backup, Jesse Evans, for the touchdown. Ancient World getting up on the board here early.
Well,
take us through that one.
That's not fair. You got to give it to Alkine after he goes all the way down the field. Handing it off to Evans right there is, I don't know. Hey, at least he got a 0-yard touchdown run. Good for him. As Jaden Oberchrome sends it through USAW with a 7-0 lead. Almost halfway through the first quarter. Lewayiin will be coming back on offense. And they've got a pretty good offense themselves.
We've been talking about Scarlet-Lacombe a lot this season. They are tied with Skyberius at 3 after the first drives from each team.
That's
about a minute left. Yeah, big game. Winner will take on the winner of this game in the conference final.
Solocone's looking very good right now. I would, even if USAW wins this game, I would be very scared playing it.
Yeah, and a man outside, and it looks like we got a man breaking free on the left-hand side. That's Roosevelt Slaughter, 28 yards and a first down. So it looks like these teams are going to be trading big plays throughout this game.
Yeah, 2 solid blocks by the both wide receivers on that slot side, and he had 20 yards before somebody even came close to him.
3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this first quarter of action. I formation now for Lewayiin. They trail 7-0. Of course, they're going to go right back to him. He's going to look to get some speed, but it's a big hit on the line of scrimmage there. Gain of 2 on the play for Roosevelt Slaughter.
That was about 3 USAW defenders right there. Hit him pretty hard.
Very big game. Already the American Football World Cup, better ratings than we had last season. We thank the viewers for that. Man in motion. They're going to drop back here. Arrington looking to throw. It's the quick check down to the right. And it looks like, Roosevelt Slaughter could have had that stumble recovery, but he doesn't. Gains 12 and a first down nonetheless.
Yeah, that was a good check down by Kendall Arrington, be able to get it to his man.
Kendall Arrington, my bad. First pass of the day completed for him. Not a whole lot of throwing in this game thus far. They're going to give it back to Slaughter. Oh, no, excuse me. This is Louis Upshaw, their backup halfback in the game right now.
Good pursuit by USAW defense.
A bit of a glitch here.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Good pursuit by USAW defensively so far.
Single back formation. Slot left, single receiver right. Drop back here. Blitz coming. Arrington's going to try and take off, but he's going to get sacked. Loss of 1. Andrew Billings on the sack there. Big guy right now, currently playing in the Zach American Football League, the UFL. Was the leading sack leader in the for his team, 4th in the country. So definitely a good season from him. Offset eye here. Arrington's going to drop back. Quick throw over the middle. It is caught for Kenny Gray, but he's only going to gain 1. That brings up 4th down and a possible field goal attempt. Lewayiin going to try and put points up on the board. Uh-oh, there might be a flag on this one.
Well, that's going to push back the field goal even more now.
And that'll make the field goal even tougher for Poland. They're going to still try it. It's a deep one. It's going to be a 51-yard attempt. Here's the hold. The kick is up. It is good through the upright. 7-3 on that long ball.
That was a great kick. Plenty of leg on that one. That was right down the middle, too.
Very well done there. Makes it 7-3. Lewayiin trying to keep a fight up here against USAW. Big kick there. That's going to end up in the end zone for a touchback. Nicely done there. So Seth Russell returning to the field for USAW. An update, Skyberius and Solicone playing. Solicone is on the football right now. They are driving. Game still tied at 3. So we'll keep you updated on that one as the game continues. And Seth Russell is sacked on the play. Loss of 7. Good pursuit there from the Lewayiin defense, and they get there.
Yeah, and there's nobody open for Russell to throw, and by the time you got to around to throwing it away, the defender was right in his face.
So the ball is now backed up to the 19. 2nd and 17 here for USAW. Drop back here for Russell. He's got some room to run. He gets tackled. Oh, and he gets only a yard. Wow. So again, there's that QB spy. You can see him there to bring down the tackle. Nowhere to go for him on that play.
No, even Alkine was just running a route over the middle, but his guy was right there too. He didn't manage to get past the spy.
Final minute 20 of this ball game, of this first quarter, excuse me. It's going to be a delayed handoff. Alkine, nowhere to go. Loss of 1, and it looks like the Ancient World are going to have to punt here. A big game right here. A big play, hopefully, for a big defensive stand for Lewayiin.
Definitely the sack really ruined the momentum of that drive.
Here's the punt. Big boot there. Going to be returned from about the 30. Here comes the return from Lewayiin, and that's going to be Tez Donaldson gaining 12 on the play with 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. The score is 7-3. Single back in the lineup. Big tight end off to the right, slot left, right, single receiver left. Drop back. Arrington looks to throw. He throws it away. First incompletion of the day there for him. Beautiful venue here today. It's Trinity Memorial Field. We've been here before. We expect to be back here again next week. But Lewayiin looks to stand in their way. There's the throw over the middle. And it is caught. Chance Hogan gains 8 on the play. 3rd and 2.
And right here, if Lewayiin can get this first down, that'll be big for them before the end of the first quarter.
Keeps the drive moving. Indeed. Slot left, slot right. Man in the backfield. The play, big play for Roosevelt Slaughter. He gains 3 with about 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Ball is on the 46, 1st and 10.
Having a good run, got just enough for the first down.
USAW trying to get a W here. There's the handoff to Slaughter. He's got room and another 10-yard rush. They're going to mark him inches short, however. We might see a play before the end of the first quarter. Highly doubt it. And that is going to do it. So we have a close ball game. An upset possibly could be coming. You never know in the American Football World Cup. The score is 7-3. USAW leads Lewayiin. We'll be right back.
A nice job to find the opening where the defensive line kind of parted.
Single back formation. Here's the drop back and the handoff. Clear room there as Louis Upshaw is going to gain 9 on the play. Update from Skyberius. They are now trailing 10-3 over. Solicone is on top. Brian Walters waltzed into the end zone for an 8-yard touchdown run. It's 10-3 Solicone. I formation. Handoff. Going out to the left-hand side. And Roosevelt Slaughter gains 8 on the carry.
And he's been getting, you can see there, 8.5 yards per carry. Putting Lewayiin in 2nd and short.
This is not a good situation if you're USAW. Ball on the 10. Handoff. And Upshaw is going to gain 2, but he's short again, inches to go. Now's the time you just want to pound it for the first down. But they're going to line up in the pistol. Hard count, take the snap. It's going to be a delayed handoff. And, oh, he's brought down behind the line. Louis Upshaw couldn't get there. It's Steve McNair with the big stop there. Nicely done there.
And if he doesn't make that tackle, he gets the first down. A great one-on-one tackle. Looked like he was going to break free. But a big stop for USAW.
This will put another field goal on the board for Lewayiin. If he makes it. Hard field goal here on this far right hash. He's going to put it up, though, and he's going to make it look easy. 7-6. USAW now still up by 1. Big stop there.
Yeah, big. If he doesn't make that tackle, who knows? Might even be a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff. Deep kick there. And Coleman will take a knee. So now USAW will have to return to the football field. Ball is on their 25 with 4 minutes to go in this second quarter. Snap to Russell. It's going to be a handoff to Corbin Elkine. Breaks a tackle and gets leveled after a gain of 3. Look at this hit.
Yeah, coming straight on.
Just lowers his shoulder. A clean hit. Nicely done. Should probably knock on wood, but we have not seen a roughing the passer call today.
Haven't seen that many passes.
Shotgun formation. Here's the drop back. Russell under pressure. He is sacked. Brought down by Gregory Coe. He's got a big game for him today. 4 tackles and a sack.
Coming off the left side, and he chases down Russell, who's trying to scramble to the right.
Very well done there. We know Russell's a big runner, and they've defended him pretty well thus far. Makes it
Since the
3rd
opening
and 10.
drive.
USAW looking to get some points on the board here. Only up by 1. The drop back. Lots of pressure. It's a screen. Elkine's got blockers. He's going to be brought down short. 4th and 2. So close.
If they're going to run a screen like that, they probably should have ran it earlier in the down.
4th and 2, excuse me. It's going to force a USAW punt. There's the boot, a deep boot. Going to be returned from the 20. Brought down at about the 30. It's Tez Donaldson with the 10-yard return as we check out our offense at a glance today. What do you see?
Lewayiin, more solid offensively. USAW's only real total yards came on their first drive of the game, but since then, Lewayiin's defense has really shut them down.
Exactly. So, Lewayiin, 3:07 to go. We might see a little 2-minute drill here. Arrington's going to give the handoff, and Slaughter had really nowhere to go. Gains 1 on the play.
Probably one of his worst runs of the day.
A great day from Slaughter, to say the least. 7-6 with 2:50 to go. 2nd and 9. 5 wide set for Arrington. Looking out to the right. He's got his man. Breaks a tackle. Gets the front. Lou Massey gains 11 and a first down.
Yeah, nice job to break 2 tackles there. 2 tackles at once.
Here we go. Offset eye. Here's the drop back for Arrington. It's a delayed handoff. For Slaughter, he gains 1.
Again, Lewayiin in 2nd and long. The last 2 times they've done this, they've thrown.
We'll see if they do it again here. Single back in the backfield. Here's the drop back for Arrington. He's going to look to throw. Throws it out to the left-hand side. Almost intercepted. I think everybody and their brother thought that was a pick. But it's 3rd and 9. That would have been huge for USAW.
It would have been interesting to see if he even got a foot down. That ball is so close to the sideline.
Here's the drop back. Arrington, it's a screen pass. This time they got room. This time he's got it. First down. Roosevelt. Slaughter gains 15. Huge right there. Huge first down for Lewayiin on that slip screen.
Yeah, they put 2 blockers out there and not fast enough to chase him down from behind.
Lewayiin, and overall, the scoreboard says 7-6, but they are playing the better football game right now. 7-6 is the score, a possible upset, as the 2-minute drill is most likely to be in play here for Lewayiin. It's a read option. Arrington misses the tackle. He's got room to the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, brought down at the 9-yard line, and that's a timeout for Lewayiin. Wow. Big play there for Lewayiin.
Almost lost 3, but ends up getting 20.
And here's a drop back, and it's not going to be anything for Louis Upshaw. He's going to lose 2. 2nd and goal from about the 11. Not a great day for Louis Upshaw for the minimal snaps he has gotten. Drop back, handoff this time. It's not going anywhere. Roosevelt Slaughter's going to get stopped, and we've seen a reoccurring pattern here from Lewayiin. Getting into the red zone, getting in prime position to score, and then just getting stopped.
Yeah, so far they've lost 2 yards.
You put touchdowns on the board, you know, in the first 2 drives. If they get another field goal here, that's 3. The score is 21-7 versus 9-7. Here's the drop back for Arrington. Arrington under pressure, he throws it away, 4th down. So the defense of USAW has not been strong for the most of the drive, but when it matters in the red zone, they have been getting stops.
Yep.
And this man Poland about to give Lewayiin the lead. Here's the kick. It's up. It is good. 9-7 with 1:26 to go. Lewayiin over USAW. Obviously, a lot of time left in this first half. Excuse me. We'll see if they can put USAW can put something on the board. Here's the big deep kick. Not going to be returned here. As we look at the numbers once again for Josh Coleman. All those zeros up on the board.
And I would expect them to get him the ball here on this last possession of the first half. He's been used more of a decoy so far than actually a receiver.
Shotgun formation, 5 wide set for USAW. Here's the drop back, pressure coming, looks out to the left, pass is caught, breaking a tackle. That's Jakeem Grant gaining 5 on the play. Now at the 30, clock is stopped. Shotgun formation, 5 wide set again, 4 rush. Deep throw down the left-hand side, it is caught! They got the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown! Josh Coleman, 70 yards! USAW takes the lead.
Well, that's a name call if I ever heard one.
That was, you called it. You said we got to get Josh Coleman the ball here, and look at that. They get him on the ball, and a 13-second drive makes it 14-9 USAW. What a grinded out play right there.
Yeah, just faked him on a double move. Looked like he was going to do the curls. Those people are going to be up late tonight.
Yes, they are.
But he faked out the defender on the curl route and just kept going, and the cornerback just wasn't fast enough to catch up to him. Almost caught him inside the 5, but it's too late at that point.
And Lewayiin will take a knee as we look at the offense at a glance. Once again, brought to you by Coca-Cola Zero. What do you see again?
Well, again, USAW just the first drive and the last drive have been their best drives, and everything in between has not been very good. But Lewayiin still got a chance to put some points up.
Lewayiin's been about average every other drive. USAW 2 above average drives, the rest below average. Quick throw out to the right-hand side. It looked like a screenplay for Roosevelt Slaughter with 1:06 to go. No huddle offense coming from Lewayiin. Shotgun formation, running back to the right, slot left, tight end on the line of scrimmage. Here goes Arrington. He's going to drop back, throwing off to the right-hand side. Pass is caught out of bounds for Chance Hogan, and that will stop the clock and let me catch my breath. Nicely done there for Lewayiin, getting out of bounds.
Yep, at this point, out of bounds or incompletions are about the only thing you can live with right now.
With only one timeout, USAW has 2. 56 seconds ago in this first half. 4 wide receivers. Looks like we got a man in the backfield. Drop back for Arrington. Pressure coming. Quick throw out to the right. Wide open is Louis Massey, who's going to gain 7.
Not getting out of bounds, though.
Ball at the 50. 45 seconds and counting. Shot clock is drawing down. Here's the drop back Arrington. He's going to throw it deep down the left-hand side. It is intercepted. It is intercepted and brought down there. The interception, but there is a flag. And I believe the call is going to be on Lewayiin. They're considered the defensive player on the play after that, and a big turnover.
And Lewayiin, that was a one-on-one coverage. He had the defender had the. If you're going to throw that ball, you have to overthrow him.
Here we go, shotgun formation. Seth Russell back out on the football field. Throw is off to the left, breaks a tackle, nothing doing. Flag on the play. And there it is, roughing the passer, the first call of the day for the officials at the worst time for Lewayiin. Now is not the time to show.
And now at 30 seconds and 2 timeouts near midfield, it's pretty doable for USAW now. It looked like Lewayiin is going to get some points on the board, but now USAW is the one coming back at him.
USAW in their home blues, white pants, blue helmets with the Phoenix across the side. Drop back for USAW. Quick pass is caught. Another flag on the play. That's Evans on the reception. And back-to-back roughing the passer penalties. The referees are making up for the flags they missed in the first quarter and earlier on. Another first down, another costly penalty. Lewayiin just getting a little cheap now.
Yeah, that's about 40 yards in 2 plays. The 15 and the yards added onto it. And all of a sudden, they're near overcome field goal range.
Here we go, shotgun formation for the Ancient World. Here we go, drop back, blitz is coming, throws off to the right, pass is caught. That is Cortez Amos, who we've seen step up in previous games. Timeout called. Look at Seth Russell today.
He's doing his best Brian Walters impression with that 8-for-8 passing.
Yeah, Brian Walters doing well with Solicone. They still lead going into the halftime, 10-6. Here's the drop back. They got a man open, wide open to the 8-yard line. Jakeem Grant. 16 seconds to go. They're going to try and get something going here. First down. Shotgun formation. They're going to send McGowan out to the slot on the left. Trips left. Nobody to the right. Tight end on the line. Drop back for Russell. Blitz is coming. Throws over the middle. Oh, and missed. Almost intercepted with 9 seconds to go.
Looks like they'll run one more play. If they don't get it, they'll call their timeout.
And get the field goal unit out on the field. Seth Russell is out there. Trips left. Single receiver right, man in the backfield for USAW. Check to the sideline. Russell drops back. Throws over the middle. Caught. Touchdown, Luis Bauer. And this game's spreadsheet has just gotten a whole lot bigger in the last 45 seconds.
Yeah, and USAW looked like when that long pass was in the air, you thought he was going to catch it for Lewayiin, and all of a sudden we're down the other end with the USAW touchdown.
Here's the kick up, and it is good. 21-9. We've seen a 14-point swing, a 16-point swing, as we see those guys that are going to be up again late tonight. And there's the big boot as this place is rocking, as you can hear here in the Ancient World. Here's the kick and the return. Breaks a tackle, nothing doing. Ball's up to the 21. Tez Donaldson on the return with 2 seconds to go. I don't expect much here from Lewayiin before the halftime and Noah's halftime report.
Yep. Well, we've seen Hail Marys, but not from this distance.
There's the snap, and they're just going to hand it off here. A little bit of padding of the stats for Roosevelt Slaughter. We have reached the halftime. Lewayiin, who was up 9-7 just 40 seconds ago in time, is now down 21-9. USAW, can they hold on to the lead, or will Lewayiin make a big comeback? Your halftime report with Noah.
Is brought to you by Nissan. Totally. So Lewayiin and USAW, pretty much you can sum it up all with this, what we saw in the last minute of the second quarter. With an early touchdown from USAW was answered by some tough running on the ground from Lewayiin that eventually led to a touchdown, or not a touchdown, but 3 field goals they kicked in the first half instead of punching it into the end zone. They got that close, still couldn't get it in. Then Josh Coleman came out of nowhere with a 70-yard touchdown. And then they came back after the interception. 2 roughing the passer penalties gave USAW great field position, and they scored with 2 seconds left in the first half. As our halftime stats, USAW dominating through the air, but it's Lewayiin who's dominating on the ground. And you wouldn't think that would be happening with Corbin Elkheim for USAW. The time of possession dominated by Lewayiin. They've had the ball for most of the game, but that one turnover gave USAW the chance to get back in it.
We'll be back. We thank Noah for that halftime report. We'll be back with the third quarter here on USN. We welcome you back. Second half action between the Ancient World and Lewayiin. The score is 21-3. After 45 seconds, a 16-point swing gave USAW the 21-9 lead. Noah, what do we have to expect here from this second half? But first, the USAW defense.
Yeah, their defense has been solid in the latter part of the first half, but for USAW defensively, just keep holding Lewayiin to field goals, and also offensively, they need to start using the hurry up more often. Lewayiin needs to put the ball in the end zone. Yeah,
that's for sure, and it's not going to happen like that. Roosevelt Slaughter gains -2 on that play. Not a good play there.
Yeah, that's good pursuit. They got 3, 4, 5 guys coming at the ball. Usually the Lewayiins have their most successful when they run north-south, not east-west.
Pistol formation, slot left, slot right, two tight ends, one motion. It's going to be a read option here. Arrington's going to have some room on the left edge. He's going to gain 5 with it. It'll bring up 3rd and 7 for Lewayiin.
Yeah, big third down for them early in the first half.
Here we go. 3rd and 7. Here's the snap. Big drop back for Arrington. They're going to get a quick screen out to the left-hand side. And, oh, what a tackle. Roosevelt Slaughter stopped inches short. Well done by the defense there.
That was an excellent tackle.
Punt formation now. And here we go.
First punt for Lewayiin.
Big boot. And here comes the return. And Jesse Evans is going to gain 12 on that one. So Seth Russell returns to the field for USAW. Skyberius was able to put up another field goal. So Solicone leads 10-9 now. About midway through the third. Here's the drop back. Russell over the middle. Caught wide open. Breaking a tackle. A nicely run play there for Cortez Amos. Big gainer right there.
Yeah, just a post route over the middle. And able to break the initial tackle. That's pretty impressive. To make the catch, turn around, be able to slug off your defender.
Well done there for him. As we see the first down numbers, Lewayiin favored in that category right now. Not for long. Laquan McGowan lined up in the backfield this time, and as Seth Russell drops back, he's going to get the quick check down to Alkine, who's going to lose a yard on that reception. Nicely done there for the Lewayiin defense.
Yeah, no other options left for Russell aside to check it down. I don't think he saw the Lewayiin defender there.
Lots of fans from both sides here today.
Definitely.
At Trinity Memorial Field. Beautiful day outside and in for football in the ancient world. Shotgun formation, 5 wide set, blitz coming, quick throw out to the left. Pass is caught, he's got room down the sideline. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Jakeem Grant. USAW now takes the 27-9 lead. And that's a big lead in the second half.
That is. It's just a little screenplay for Grant. They set up the 5 wide with a 3 to the left. They had the 2 go out and block right away. And Grant was able to make the catch and good downfield blocking down the touchdown. This game, not too long ago, was 9-7.
As the
I don't know
drunk Ancient World fans celebrate the touchdown, 28-9, Lewayiin is trailing and they'll get the football back. Here's the return. Man out to the outside. It is brought down at the 28. Ray Mason on the return.
This has been a huge turn of events.
Definitely.
Lewayiin was it? It was not. Was it 9? I believe it was 9-7.
9-7 with 45 seconds to go in the first,
right.
And we are now at 9-28. Pass it deep down the middle of the field. It's caught, and down the field goes Lewayiin. Lauren Hampton with the 44-yard reception.
I believe that was one-handed too. We'll get another look at that. Zone covers. They let him go past him, but they lost him right there.
Nice post route. Gets over the middle. They lose him. Arrington puts it on him, and yes, that is a big one-handed grip. Ooh, excuse me, from Lauren Hampton.
That's going to be a play.
44 yards. Ball now down to the 27. And Lewayiin looking to punch it in here quickly for a touchdown, stay in this game. Drop back for Arrington. Quick throw out to the right. He's got his man, got yards. Roosevelt Slaughter is going to gain 10 and a first down. A little bit of a favorable spot as he's slow to get up.
Well, that was just what Lewayiin needed, a big momentum boost. But now, as you can see, the red zone, they struggle to put it in the end zone. Just get a touchdown here, and they can get some
and it's a 12-point game, and we got a ball game. Here's a man in motion. Looks like it might be an option, and Slaughter loses one. Again, they go to the run game down low.
That is a big man.
That is a big man. They go to the run game down in the red zone, and it never works, and we haven't seen them pass in the red zone yet.
No, not yet. I would watch for a screen or a draw.
They're going to line it up in the jumbo, so highly expecting the run. Good block. Oh, my goodness. Louis Upshaw, nowhere to go. That's excellent pursuit by Xavier Howard. Look at this. Blitz right through the triple team and gets the tackle.
That's pretty impressive for a cornerback.
Excellently done.
And now Lewayiin, they just can't run. They just can't run once they get inside the 25.
Shotgun formation. It's a screen play, but they're not going to. Oh, he breaks a tackle. Little room there, but he's going to gain 7, and it's not enough. Another field goal attempt here coming for Lewayiin.
USAW's defense has just locked down when Lewayiin's come close to scoring.
Yes, we are halfway through the third quarter. Lewayiin looking to put some points up on the board, and they will. The score is 28-12. So we look at that boot one more time.
Yeah, and that ended a big scoring run by USAW.
So after, I believe it would be 21 unanswered points, Lewayiin finally puts 3 up on the board. Still a long way to go if you are cheering for Lewayiin. Let's check out our stats thus far, the last 5 drives for USAW.
They struggled in the beginning, but you can see 3, 7, and 4 plays. That's not a lot, but they've gotten big chunky yards and been able to get into the end zone. And right now, just give it the Corwin outcome.
That's definitely a key right now. Pistol formation, here we go. Handoff is to Elkheim. He's going to have some room and gain 10 and a first.
He's only been given the ball 6 times, but he's getting... That's what was puzzling about USAW in the preseason. We saw them running, but mostly with the quarterback. But now I would expect them to give Elkheim more carries.
Elkheim's going to get a break and not going to break a tackle games 1. Make sure you stay tuned after today's game. Coming up later today, Zach America taking on Aodam. Should be a good matchup there.
Pedro's debut.
Pedro Walker's American Football World Cup debut. Zach America's American Football World Cup debut. Drop back. Uh-oh, pressure coming. Thrown away. He had a man. Just overthrew it. Just the pressure got to his head.
Yeah, and they've only faced, as you can see, 2 third downs, which is pretty surprising. I would expect just a run here.
Here's a shotgun formation. Russell's going to drop back. It's a screen play. They're going to hit him. And that's not going to get anywhere. Alkine loses 4. A big stop for Lewayiin here in crunch time.
Yeah, that's a big stop for them. Alkine, they're trying to do a screen, but they read that perfectly. You can see 2 guys were already over there behind the blockers. If you're going to be blocked for a screen, you got to block the guys that are closest to the running back, not the guys
farthest downfield, yes. So punt formation now for USAW. They lead by 16 with about 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Here comes the boot. Deep kick. Back on his heels, and here comes the return for Lewayiin. Brought up, probably about a 15-yard return is what they'll call it. Tez Donaldson on the play. Lewayiin looking for a quick touchdown here. If you get a touchdown, do you go for 2 and try to make it 20-28?
I don't know. The short quarters makes it interesting.
As,
if they can get close.
Yeah, Slaughter only gaining 2 on that play.
Step 1 is scoring the touchdown.
Yes, that's for sure.
And that's something they haven't even done yet.
I mean, we've seen very quick point swings in this ball game, so anything's possible. Here's the handoff. Roosevelt Slaughter gains another 2.
And they've contained him. In the first half, he was running wild, but so far, he hasn't had much room to run in it.
That man, Jerry Gandy, gaining 6 tackles today for USAW. Big game from him. Shotgun formation. Slot right, single receiver left. Throw, it's a screen. Again, a miscommunicated screen as Roosevelt's only going to gain 1. And we should see a punt here from Lewayiin.
Yeah, again, he's got to block the guys in front of him. They're not, farther downfield is what I'm trying to say.
Here comes a punt for Lewayiin. There's the boot. 1 minute to go in this third quarter. Ball returned about the 14. They try and cut back. Going to be brought down at about the 25. Gain of 9 on the return.
USAW right now just keep running the ball. 2 or 3 first downs each drive, and all of a sudden you're putting Lewayiin in about 4 or 5 minutes to go in this game.
Here we go. Handoff is to Alkheim. He's going to gain 4. Corey Alkheim, a solid day, 8 rushes for 58 yards. It's a 7.3 average per carry. Obviously, another day in the neighborhood for another day at the office for Corwin Alkheim. Here we go. Quick handoff is to Alkheim as he's going to gain 6 yards. Ooh, he's going to be marked inches short by the official's eye. So we'll see 3rd and inches here.
This will be a big stop for Lewayiin if they can get him right before the end of the third quarter.
They're not packing in the box, which is what you would expect here. Corwin Alkheim's going to easily get that first down and a little more.
Yeah, if it's going to be 3rd and inches, they're going to load up with the McGowan and Alkheim in the backfield. Might as well counter in the box.
Yes, yes.
Well,
McGowan is lined up in the tight end position. He's going to drop back. Ooh, Russell's going to go for the option, lose 2 on the play. There wasn't really anything there. Good coverage by Lewayiin.
Yep. Covered the running back and covered the quarterback. That's how you defend the option right there.
And that is going to lead us to the end of the third quarter. That is 2nd and 12 when we come back. USAW has not put any points on the board. Lewayiin has a field goal. So we'll be back with the 4th quarter. Can Lewayiin make a comeback for the century, or is USAW headed to the conference final of the American Football World Cup? We'll find out after this. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4th quarter action. USAW taking on Lewayiin. Winner will take on the winner of Solicon and Skyberius. We'll give you a quick update after that. Almost an interception there by Samson Gibbs. That's his first deflection of the game. Only 3rd incompletion for Seth Russell. We have an update. Solicon put another touchdown up on the board. The score is 17-9. Solicon over Skyberius. They will look to probably play the winner of this game. Here we go. Man coming. Seth Russell under pressure. Great throw after the hit. Jakeem Grant with the 19-yard pickup. He got hit hard on that play.
Yeah, and he's able to find Jakeem Grant, who was running across the middle. Out route right there. I don't even know how he got that ball off.
Well done there by Seth Russell. It'll bring up 1st and 10 for USAW with this final 4th quarter in play. There's about 3 minutes in that Solicon Skyberius game, if you are wondering. Shotgun formation. Man off to the right. Here we go. Read option. Seth Russell's going to take off, and he's going to gain 5.
Yeah, just keep running it if you're USAW. Keep the clock moving.
They're looking to punch their ticket into the finals, the conference finals. Laquan McGowan is in the backfield, along with Jesse Evans. He's going to get the handoff and some room. Ooh, a big hit, but not before getting the first down.
There's Laquan. Fan favorite, doesn't get the ball that much.
He is a fan favorite indeed. Trips right, single receiver out left. USAW going to give it to Alkheim. He's going to get a little bit of room there, gains 3. Running the clock is really all they want to do right now.
At this point, that's their number one priority.
Ball is on the 31-yard line. 2nd and 7 for USAW. Here's the snap, the drop back. Throw over the middle. Caught. Wide open. And he's just going to keep on tumbling. And there was a flag. And we have another roughing the passer penalty come into play. And now the ball brought down to the 6-yard line.
USAW's been pretty efficient in the red zone, unlike Lewayiin.
Indeed. Shotgun formation, drop back, delayed handoff. Alkine doesn't get anyone.
74 yards for him isn't bad considering they started off throwing the ball.
Indeed. Shotgun formation, Lewayiin in the backfield, Alkine with him. Man in motion into the pistol, Alkine gets thrown to the ground, loss of 3. We have an update. Skyberius has put a touchdown on the board. That's going to make it, and the 2-point conversion will make it 17-17.
Really?
They just tied that game up. Laquan McGowan, the big man in motion. The shotgun snap. Blitz coming. Russell's going to look to run. He gets sacked. And Markel Dickerson putting himself in the stat book with that with that sack right there.
Yeah, good job by him recognizing that Russell is trying to scramble out of the pocket. Sometimes those defensive linemen just can't see over the offensive lineman, but good job by him.
Here we go. Field goal formation. There's the boot. The kick is up. It is good. So it's 31-12 in favor of USAW.
Yeah, Overcrome's a solid kicker. They haven't had to use him that much.
31-12. Here's the big boot going to Lewayiin. Return from the 2, so a pretty easy return as they're going to bring it back. It doesn't get it to the 20. It's a 26-yard return, but they'll bring it back to about the 22. Remind you to stick with us. Zach America taking on Aodan coming up next here on USN. Shotgun formation. Lewayiin's going to have to start gunning the football, and they're going to run the screen. Good blocking, but swallowed up after a gain of 6. 3:25 to go and count.
I'm sure Pedro's excited to get into the finally start playing.
Yeah, there's been a lot of excitement for this tournament in Zach America. That place will be packed, for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Hard count for Lewayiin. It's going to be a delayed handoff to Slaughter. He's got some room. Gets enough for a first down, and they're going to go no huddle here, trying to get something going. Team's always trying to fight late in the end.
Definitely.
Shotgun formation. Arrington's going to look to drop back. He's got a man out to his... Oh, my goodness! Jerry Gandy, that guy was wide open until he came sliding across your screen there.
That was impressive. Even if just deflected away, that is extremely impressive.
Shotgun formation. It's a drop back. Quick screen out to the right-hand side. Slaughter is going to get slaughtered after a gain of 3.
We've seen some successful screens and some not successful screens.
An update. Skyberius has the football back. Brian Walters mishandled the snap. They now have the football on the 12-yard line with 48 seconds to go. Unbelievable. As we see a pass completed for Lewayiin, they get a first down, the ball keeps moving.
Well, you see, Walters doesn't make too many mistakes. So I'm surprised to hear that.
Here we go, drop back. Arrington, he's going to take off. He's got some room. Up to the 40, gain of 7. 2:25 to go and counting. We expect a no huddle here. Maybe they won't bring it out. They won't. 2:19 and counting to go. 31-12. Lewayiin trying to put a touchdown up, make this a closer game than the scoreboard shows. Man in motion. Snap to Arrington. Quick drop back. He's going to throw out to the left. It is incomplete. Keenan with the almost interception there.
Yeah, and Arrington lately has been throwing some dangerous passes now. And if they want any chance at even making this a close game, they got to get this first down.
Shotgun formation. Drop back here. Quick throw out to the right. It is caught. Manning gets the first down. That's Rashawn Raymond, his first catch of the day, gaining 8 yards on the play. Shotgun formation. They're trying to move no huddle here. Wide receivers both to the left and right of Arrington. He's going to drop back. Blitz coming. Throwing over the middle. Incomplete. No one there.
That is a large safety right there.
We've seen a lot of abnormally large players in this tournament.
That's a game.
Shotgun formation. Hard count. Drop back for Arrington. Throws out to the right. It is caught by Dorian Sutherland. Gain of 7. Starting to see some of the no-namers get some snaps here. Good for Lewayiin to give those guys an opportunity in this kind of a game. Kudos to them for that.
At this point, that's all you can hope for.
And Arrington gets sacked for a loss of 4. And I'm guessing this is a go for it on 4th down situation for some pride.
Harwell was unblocked there.
Yeah.
Hardly even had time to draw back. Yeah,
4th and 7, they're going to go for it here. Looking to get some points up on the board. 5 wide set. Trips left. Slot right. Arrington's going to drop back. Throw, and it's away. And there's a flag on the play. Should be interesting. And there it is. I don't know about that one. But they're going to make that call. Byron Dowdell, I think that's how you pronounce it. He gets the play there. And they exchange a few laughs there, knowing it really doesn't matter.
Now, scoring a touchdown here in the red zone would be just too late.
And there's the catch, and fighting for extra yards is Kenny Gray, a 9-yard reception. Another number we haven't called very often, 2 receptions for 10 yards today. Trying to get the ball into the end zone here with 1:15. This is probably a no-huddle, maybe an onside again for Pride. Arrington drops back in the pocket, looking to throw. Has some time open in the end zone, incomplete, overthrown.
It's hard to believe with how good their offense has been at getting down into the red zone. They don't even have a touchdown. Those 12 points.
All on field goals. A lot of things that Lewayiin's going to have to look at coming back into next season. Arrington drops back, time to throw, looking to the end zone. Incomplete, 4th and 1. Oh, they're going to go to the booth on this one.
Wow. Have we had one?
We have not had a booth review yet this tournament. Let's look at this replay, though.
This is a good angle right here.
Makes the catch.
No.
I don't know. We'll have to see what the referees call. And they give him the touchdown. Unbelievable. Lewayiin is going to go for the extra point and most likely an onside. That's a big touchdown right there. I guess they got the foot down in time. 31-19. In last year's rules, that's not a touchdown.
No.
Give him some credit. I mean, obviously, here we go. Onside situation. We have yet to see one successfully happen. Uh-oh. The ball is loose. Who's got it? I believe USAW. J.J. Cooley. That was one of the closer ones we've seen this season.
Yeah.
Nice kick, but it looks like that's going to do it here. Shotgun formation. We're expecting a run for Corwin Alkine, who has had a career day. Here's the handoff. He's got a lot of room. He's going to break a tackle and get the 13 timeout for Lewayiin.
See, their offense hasn't struggled. Lewayiin's offense has not struggled whatsoever. But
shotgun formation.
Just getting into the end zone has been their problem.
Corwin Alkine. Yeah, we talk about them getting touchdowns. You know, you put 5 touchdowns. You put touchdowns up for every time they were in the red zone, and the score is 31 tied because they did have a field goal outside the red zone. And holy cow, Corwin Alkine breaking tackles, gains 14. I could pretty much say any hope of this one going towards Lewayiin is pretty much in the books, as they're going to look to take a knee here. There's the knee.
And for USAW, this is a huge win for them. It looked like they were going to go stumbling into halftime. And all of a sudden they come out, score 2 quick touchdowns, keep it going in the second half. But Lewayiin fought hard the entire game. Yeah,
their offense really did well. And defensively, it's an all-around good effort. It's just now coming into next season, will they be able to finish in the red zone?
Yep.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we see the final seconds tick off, it's been a great one. Noah's going to have our post-game report right after this. The final score, 31-19. Lewayiin, congratulations on an excellent season. A first-round win, and then falling here to a very tough team as we look at our player of the game, Seth Russell, 16-19, 243, and 3 touchdowns. We thank you for joining us here. We're going to leave you with some stats and the score. Thank you for joining us on USN, 31-19. We have our quick post-game report with Noah before we send you off.
And scoring summary, Lewayiin jumped out to, or they didn't jump out, USAW jumped out to that 7-0 lead after Evans scored on the 0-yard run as it went down. Lewayiin answered in the second quarter with a 51-yard field goal by Poland, and then 2 straight 28-yard field goals by Poland gave Lewayiin the 9-7 lead, but then Coleman came out of nowhere with a 70-yard reception for the touchdown. Then they got the interception, came right back with 5 seconds in the half. Bauer made the catch for the touchdown, and then they kept it going in the third quarter with Grant's 36-yard touchdown. Lewayiin came back with a field goal. Oberkrom kicked a short field goal, and then Lewayiin's last touchdown. And that was it for the scoring. Player stats. Seth Russell was our player of the game with that 16 of 19 passing for 243 and 3 touchdowns, a 243.7 rating for him. Corin Alkine did most of his damage late, 16 carries for 101 yards. Russell had 11 carries only for 4 yards, that counts the sacks. Jesse Evans had 2 for 5 and the early touchdown. Through the air, Jakeem Grant led USAW with 5 catches for 86 yards and a touchdown. Alkine had 4 for 13. Bauer 3 for 35 and a touchdown. Amos had 2 for 33, and Josh Coleman's only reception of the game was that 70-yard touchdown. Laquan McGowan, one reception for 6 yards. For Lewayiin, through the air, Arrington was 20-29, had a solid game for 188, a touchdown, but that interception that hurt them in the first half. Roosevelt Slaughter had 15 carries for 65 yards. He was strong in the first half, but then the second half didn't really go so well for him, and Arrington scrambled 6 times for 50 yards. And receiving, lots of guys caught a pass for Lewayiin, but Slaughter was 8 receptions for 62 yards. It was split up between all the other receivers through that Massey. Lou Massey had their only touchdown.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us for today's game. Remember, stay tuned. Later today, Zach America and Aodan for the conference tournament. We have it set, the conference, the USAW conference. It's going to be Skyberius and USAW. Skyberius pulling it off with a last-second field goal. We thank you all for joining us, and we hope to see you later for Zach America and Aodan.